It is a beautiful day here in Shoal Bay, New South Wales, and you're looking at the Mermaids Cafe, and I'm out for my morning walk and talk, and I'm gonna go pick myself up a long black and kind of walk along the beach for a little bit. And this is one of the few places that has been open since I've been here for a week, and I've been here for a week now, and it's Mother's Day, actually. It's Mother's Day, and it's a beautiful, beautiful morning. It's a little bit nippy as it's a little bit nippy as I start my day. Hi, good morning. Could I get a long black, a large, please?
Sure can.
It's a beautiful morning. It's a little bit
Needs to be
nippy,
here about an hour
and
ago.
today is. I'm sorry.
It was really pretty an hour ago.
It was. All right. Now I'm doing a video on YouTube.
Oh no, don't film me.
Oh no, don't film you. You're the one that gave me the good news yesterday about the 3 weeks of no outbreaks here.
That's true.
So this is the good place to be. I shouldn't go home, should I?
Stay away.
I should just stay here, buy myself a fishing rod, go fishing every morning with the Italians,
That's a good idea.
all that kind of stuff. And then there's Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Georgia. All right, so she's making me my long black, and I'm gonna actually have her pour that into my cup here for my
Yes.
takeaway. You can just pour it right into my cup. You have such a pleasant disposition, you know that? You seem to be just a really, really happy.
Do you want me to wash it for you? Oh no, you've got sugar in it.
Yeah, just pour the water in for me. All right, well, thank you.
It's okay.
And then you just put in my espresso. Is that how it works? So that's a long black, folks. They give you hot water, and I guess they just pour a couple shots of espresso in it, which kind of makes sense. You know, we brew our coffee back home, but over here they just make long blacks. All right, I found my way over to the wharf with my long black in hand, and there's only a couple gentlemen out here fishing, and I was already out here a little bit earlier. And there's a gentleman. His name is Dan, and I think he's with his girlfriend. And the young boy, I think the young boy is with the gentleman and his girlfriend. I'm not certain, but they had caught themselves a squid. I was thinking that they were fishing for what all the old Italians fish for, which is garfish. But no, they had actually caught themselves a squid a little bit earlier, and we'll see if he's caught any more. But there you can see the dog. The dog is standing guard over the squid. You see, he's not gonna let anybody touch that squid. You see. He's looking at that squid, and he's looking at me, and he's saying, "You want a piece of me?" That's what he's saying. No, I think he's saying, will you pet me?" But look at the squid. I don't know if you can see this or not, but let me show you the squid that they caught here. Look at if you can see that. That's something. Why, that's a interesting. And this little guy here, huh? They're beautiful. All right. What a nice way to start a day. You know, to come out and walk along the beach. It really is beautiful. It's a bit cold, but regardless, it's still pretty nice. Catch any more? Nah?
What?
Now those squid, they don't put up a big fight, do they?
Plus, dude.
They do?
Yeah, like you get them, but it's more about trying not to lose them. So
Yeah.
have them in their tentacles, so they're trying to go that way. You're going this way.
Uh-huh.
They can break off the lure.
And how do you eat them? You kind of fillet them and fry them?
Yeah, I like to take the head and everything out. You get the hoods, cut them up like calamari, like so.
Yeah.
Fry them in panko crumbs.
Uh-huh. Fantastic. Very, very good. What are you using there for let me see what you got on there.
So look, it's a squid jig. Like
Yeah.
You can see they glisten in the light.
Uh-huh. Fantastic.
They come up from behind and try to grab it, get stuck in that.
Uh-huh. Wonderful. I'd imagine sometimes a year this spot is pretty busy, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
In the winter or in the summer,
In the summer, yeah.
which is like December and January, all that.
Yeah, your winter.
Our winter, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it get much colder than this right now?
Yeah. Yeah, it can drop down to, during the day, you get the odd day of like 9 degrees Celsius.
Uh-huh. And what is it right about now?
I think it's about
14,
14 or
15?
so, yeah.
Something
14,
like
15.
that?
Yeah, the wind's got that chill to it.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is a good sort of winter morning. But it's not, it gets a lot colder for sure.
Wow. All right. All right. Back to the beach. And it is, boy, I don't need to say it. You know what it is. It's beautiful. And the people here, interestingly enough, the people here are quite friendly. I don't know that I can really say that I've had a really bad experience with an Aussie in my travels so far. I'm sure there's good and bad here, but I just haven't really had much of a experience with too many bad Aussies, if you will. But you know, I booked my place in the Mantra for 3 nights, and I'll stay there. I'll know within the first day or two whether it's a place that I could find myself hanging out for a little while. And there's really no need to rush home. I don't, you know, I've got the financial capability to stay here. And you know, if Australia ends up giving me a 12-month visa, you know, it's not easy to come to Australia. They've got pretty strict immigration policies and what have you. And when you come here, you can get yourself called an ETA visa, and you might be able to stay for 6 months in any given calendar year, having to leave once and come back. But to be able to stay here for 12 months, to get a visa that the Australian government is basically saying, you know, you're good to go for 12 months. I mean, that is, you know, pandemic aside, that is such a, it would be such a nice thing to have, to be quite honest with you. The opportunity to stay here for 12 months. And if I were able to stay here for 12 months, boy, I could do, well, not that I would stay for 12 months, but once they start to lift some of the travel restrictions within the country, I would be able to go to some places like Perth, Adelaide. I'd be able to go down to Tasmania, be able to go up to Darwin if I wanted to, and just cover all the bases. But we will see, as the saying goes. Right now, I'm gonna go back and get to work and spend some of the day working before going over to Boat Harbor. And I think if you go on Facebook and you search on Facebook for like Nelson Bay whale watching or Nelson Bay whales or something like that, there's actually been some post on Facebook of some whales that have been sighted. So I'm going to go out to Boat Harbor today, see if I can't see some of those. So anyway, have a great day, everyone. Take good care.